Okay, so let's see. We finished our mission. It's been a few days since I played. I normally do a mission and then take a few days off and neglect this game, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's see if anything's on the tube here.
In Moscow today, authorities are baffled by the aftermath of a shootout at the Leningradsky train yard.
Wasn't me.
Which left several dead and an estimated $500,000 in property damage.
Certainly not me.
The identities of the victims have not yet been released, but according to an unnamed source within the investigation, several of the deceased were armed with military-grade weaponry and body armor. No word yet as to whether these men were associated with any foreign government or were acting independently.
In related news, Russia's prime
Very,
minister...
very sloppy SIE and leaving your dead behind. Don't care what the Russian government's doing. You know what? We did have a little bit more intel we got from that mission, didn't we? Let's see, we can do Laszlo's yacht or contact Grigori. Faction. And we have new information on individuals. Another thing I really kind of dislike is that it doesn't show us, I think, who we got information on. So I don't know exactly which person to skim through. Let's see. SIE. Dossier information complete. Not much is known about SIE. SIE's career had barely begun by the time the Stasi was expelled. Records indicated that SIE became a freelancer shortly afterwards. The closest the CIA has gotten to acquiring more intelligence was in 1990, after she offered information on Stasi officials for a reported price of $5 million. The director of the German branch of the CIA was asked to bring her into custody by the head of German intelligence as a personal favor. But during the attempted apprehension, SIE killed 2 junior operatives, 6 German police officers, and wounded 10 others. A pure badass. Try to stay on SIE's good side. Of course, information about Darcy there. Grigori. We got something on you, didn't we? Factions within Moscow have not always been happy with his intel. His insider knowledge has kept him in good standing. After he was captured last time and held by the Russian mob in 2003, Grigori lost heart in the information trade. He was tortured while in the hands of the mobsters, and it has weakened his resolve to hold on to secrets under pressure. While still an information broker, he claims he has retired from the criminal underworld scene, citing his health as a concern. He has confessed on numerous occasions he'd risk going to the authorities if hurt again, and he would tell them all he knows about the underworld. That's why you'll probably be killed first, Grigori, before anything else happens. I think we picked up a few parts on that mission as well, didn't we? Armor mod. Reactive polymer weave. Increases damage resistance. This inlay of chemically treated fabric hardens on impact while remaining flexible when the wearer is in motion. I think we'll actually switch over to that. So right now we just have shock pads that slightly increases recoil control. I end up punching people more than I shoot them, so we'll use the damage reduction to charge headfirst into battle and snap necks. Someone also wanted to see the golden AR here. There you go. Let's see. Hang on. Don't back out just yet. Models. Can we compare them? The HR-1. This is the Hamilton AR-21 is what I did have equipped. Compared to the gold AR, it does less damage, but has way more accuracy, more recoil, and more stability. So the golden AR, the gold-plated AR is beautiful, kind of, I guess, depending on your gaudy taste, but it's not nearly as good, in my opinion, I guess, whatever. We'll switch back to the old one. The accessories, internal assault rifle magazine. It increases ammo capacity and reduces recoil control. This modification removes some non-essential components within the firearm to make room for a few extra rounds to be held. This substantially changes the weight of the gun and makes recoil much less manageable. How much less? -2 for just 3 extra bullets? No thanks. No more magazine parts. Still just a scope, and an accelerator barrel that also screws with the recoil. I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to change up any of the gadgets. We do need a new gadget on 3. Incendiary bomb. We've already got explosive grenades for the next mission. And a remote mine, huh? Let's see. This compact aerodynamic disc of plastic explosives features a short-range radio for detonation. Adhesive on two sides, this mine can be thrown and attached to virtually any surface and then detonated at the agent's discretion. Let's slap that on there. We'll put that in our inventory. And let's actually also check the computer here. Access it. I want to check the black market. And we do have email to go through, that's right. Mike Thornton, note to self. Original message, Steve. This is from me to me. Files on the Halbeck marketing. Enclosed are the minutes from the global marketing team's Blue Sky meeting. We're agreed that the JRFF op is the best way to push Delphi DataWorks through the roof, at least as far as the European Union cells go. We've discussed it with some insiders at Interpol, and they agree that a single unified homeland agency would have the authority to start a multinational compulsory civilian database. And of course, what better software to run said database than Delphi DataWorks? We'll need to make 100% sure the bugs with the fingerprint matching plugins are fixed, and fixed. The whole war on terror fervor is dying down, and a lot of countries are second-guessing the civilian database plan. We need to run around these pansies and get some hawks in charge. Jay Warren, Vice Director of Global Marketing, Halbeck International. This email is intended for the addressee shown. It contains information that is confidential and protected from disclosure. Any review, dissemination, or use of this transmission or its contents by persons or unauthorized employees of the intended organization is strictly prohibited. Basically, congratulations, you have legalized and protected your evilness through legalities. Can I reply to this? To Scarlet Lake. Subject, hot tidbit for you. Hello, Miss Lake. I came across some information regarding Halbeck's internal marketing plan. Guess they're relying on some sort of crisis to help enable identification card laws. That'll help them sell their database software. Thought you might want to write something about this. We could send it to the black market. Halbeck. Could send it back to Halbeck. Let them know we've got this. You're gonna have to give me money. Could give it to the black market. I don't know. What's the black market say? To the clearinghouse auctioneer. I have some information on Halbeck's attempts to cause some sort of faked tragedy in Europe to push their national ID software. I'm looking for the highest bidder. Media or government buyer preferred, but leave it an open bid and send me my cut. Halbeck. Mr. Warren. I came across some files regarding your little financial planning for the European division. It was really a great read. It'll make an even better news story or documentary film or high treason trial. Don't worry, I'll make sure your boss Leland knows your name's all over the leaked information. I'm sure he'll take the heat for this scandal and won't have you thrown to the wolves. So, how about you send me the bonus you received for this great act of management, and I'll let you keep your job. Just send your non-tax deductible contribution to my offshore holding company. Sincerely, Anonymous. I kind of want to do the black market, but I think on this playthrough, maybe we'll try to bump up, get in cahoots with Scarlet here. We'll send it to her. Yeah, send it. Are you sure you want to send it? Message away. +1 reputation with Scarlet Lake. Mina Tang. The agency's burning plenty of taxpayer money looking for you. I'm pretty close to just filing a sexual harassment claim against Darcy. An alias of mine I was using on assignment just got slated for a severe audit, and now I have to hack into the Treasury servers to correct the problem. That last paragraph was an ill-conceived attempt at small talk. I realize my problems are pretty trivial to what's going on with you out in the field. Trust me when I say I'm doing everything I can to keep the agency off your tail. Anyway, if you have a moment, let me know how you're doing. I really don't trust Mina. Okay, the agency is compromised, and somehow she has a direct link to me at any time she wants to contact me. Pretty sure an agency like Alpha Protocol could be able to track me down and know where I'm at. And she's the one doing it. I think. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Let's see. Mina. Well, being shot at is always loads of fun, but at least I have a well-appointed safe house wherein I can perform unlicensed surgery on myself. Ever pried a bullet from your gut with a pair of tweezers? Good times. I appreciate your help so far. I've got a laundry list of leads to follow up on. If you have any more info for me, I'm all ears. M. Thornton. Joking. Well, will you have to show them on the doll where Darcy mentioned he'd touched you? That sounds pretty traumatic. Why don't you tell him if there's been a verified sighting of me in Siberia? Well, I can't promise you he'll be the victim of polar bear rape. It should keep him out of the office for a while. Things are going well enough. You know, there's this little problem with my former coworkers wanting me dead. But it's nothing that guns and a drinking problem can't solve. Thank God for cheap vodka in Russia. Terse. Mace Darcy. Either the spray kind or the medieval kind. 2. Claim your alias made a ton of money. The president pulled funding from the IRS so they don't have the manpower to actually investigate rich people who cheat on their taxes. How am I doing? Busy. Too busy for small talk. I appreciate all your help getting situated, but I need to stay focused on my work and not waste time with banter. I'm just going to try to joke around with Mina here. Yeah, don't want to be too casual with her. And terse, I don't think Mike is a terse guy. Maybe he should be, to protect himself a little bit more. But let's joke a bit. Yeah, send it off. SIE subject. Hello, Michael. Someone owed me a favor and gave me your email. That's creepy. Perhaps I should tell Halbeck you're using their bandwidth. It was a pleasure to encounter you in the flesh back at the station. We should encounter each other in the flesh more often. I agree. Hello, SIE. Clandestine operatives rarely send emails from home base. Pirating civilian email servers is just part of the job. I'm glad you enjoyed our meeting, though I'm not one to mix business with pleasure. Michael, you gotta be more like James Bond, okay? SIE. Yeah, tell Halbeck I've been naughty, and I need a spanking. Dismissive. While I appreciate your offer, I already have a mother, thanks. Please don't email me with flirtatious banter. Contact me if you're willing to make yourself useful. I think we'll be playful with SIE. They're professional, but she's also got a little bit of a playful side in her. I think you can tell whenever we first met her. So we'll do send. Yeah, send a playful message to her. -1 reputation. Maybe she's not got a playful side to her. Okay. I think that's all the email intel. Let's see. Operation Blood Feud. Everything I know on Grigori has been sent your way. Tread carefully around him. He's not the type to raise a hand against anyone, but cross him and he'll rat out your whereabouts to every dangerous player in Moscow. Signed Anonymous. Insider tip for the yacht. I ran guard duty for Lazo until one of his strippers gave me a case of the clap that's so bad I can't walk right now. If you're going to ice him, you'll need to get him on his yacht. The pig rarely sets foot on dry land, and he's paranoid someone will kill him. He keeps the yacht staffed with whores and goons, so good luck. Probably the best advice I can give you is to mess with the entertainment center down below. When Lazo's stereo goes down, or the TV is on the fritz, the goons climb over each other to fix the problem. Okay. Let's see. Investigate the weapon shipment, more intel, sniper rifle, dead drop. Your payment has cleared and I'm headed out to deliver the parcel now. Give me a few hours and your parcel will be in place at the train station. We already used that. Let's see. Blood Feud, investigate weapon shipment. My friend and I are pulling guard duty at this train station. I probably should have read this all after I bought the intelligence, before diving into the mission. My employer ain't paying me much and I figured I'd see what we're guarding, and help myself to a payday advance. Anyway, this place is swarming with weaponry. The place is guarded by a bunch of mercs, yours truly included. But I'm taking a very long smoke break tomorrow, and I'd love it if someone came by and shot the place up. It would give me an excuse to get the hell out of Moscow. I'm supposed to help some Teamsters load a train, but I think I'm going to call it quits for the day. So there's a crate full of who knows what kind of hardware dangling over the train yard. Just lower the crane and it's yours. A train yard full of illegal weaponry, but not a single ounce of good weed. I hate Russia. It's too damn cold. Let's see. Thanks for the business. You'll find the Dmitri on assignment over at the Leningradsky station. Think he's there to pick up something for Brekyo. I don't know the full details, just know that he'll be out in the open. And you'll never know when a stray round will hit you in this dangerous city. Okay. I think that's all of our information, all of our details, all of our intel that we bought. I'm just going to keep all these emails. I'm not going to delete any of them. I don't need to reply to anything, do I? I think I've got everything replied to. Okay. Let's see what the clearinghouse has for us. We can spend some of this hard-earned money. First screen, intel. There's none of it. Epinephrine spike, SWAT utility armor. Don't need it. I don't need any assault rifle parts. Streamlined shotgun frame. Probably won't use a shotgun. Or an SMG. I've got plenty of pistol ammo. Okay, we don't need anything from this clearinghouse. It's kind of crappy. It does not have the best stock, the best inventory, I guess. So I think that's it for the information then. That's it for the paperwork. Whenever we come back, we will be diving headfirst into one of those missions. Probably, I think we're going to assault the yacht. I don't exactly want to do anything. Well, I don't want to talk to Grigori until I've done everything else I can in the city, because I am worried about his big mouth.